Climate. What do you think about the climate of deserts? We have already seen some features like deserts are very vast, dry land area. Rainfall is very less. Scanty rainfall happens in a desert region. So, what do you think about the climatic conditions of a desert region? Yes, the climatic condition of a desert is it's very hot, isn't it? The deserts are very hot when during the daytime. Okay, deserts are very hot during the daytime and very cold during the night time. Deserts are very hot during the daytime and very cold during the night time. So, hot and cold are at the extreme. So, the climatic conditions in the deserts are extreme climatic conditions because during the daytime it's very hot and during the night time it's very cold. Why? Because this you might have learned in science also. Sand can absorb heat very faster and the sand can release heat also very faster. So during the daytime, the sand absorbs heat faster and become hotter, hotter, hotter and hotter. What happens? Deserts become very hotter during the daytime. At night time, what happens? When the sun goes down, when the things around it become cool, the sand will release the heat. Okay, in a very short time, the sand will release all the heat it has and become very cool. Okay, so the sand in the desert regions can absorb and release heat very faster. Okay, sand can both absorb and release heat very faster, and this makes, yes, deserts with the extreme climatic conditions. When it is hot during the daytime, it's very hot, and during the night time, it's extreme cold in the desert region. Okay, so deserts are dry lands. It rains very less. It receives very scanty rain. Then what about the people there? Is there any river in the deserts? Can we find any rivers in the deserts? Huh? Is there a river in the Thar desert? There is a one river in Thar desert, that is a Luni river. Okay, the name of the river is a Luni. It flows in this region, this direction. What about the other regions? So usually in deserts there won't be any rivers. Okay, so there is no river, there is no rainfall, there are no underground water facilities also available. Then how does people live here? How does the people live here? Yes. So the first thing that we need to understand is a desert is the least populated areas. Deserts are the least populated areas because the climate is extreme, there is no water available, and there is no cultivation kinds of things also possible. Got it? So, deserts are the least populated areas. So, in the middle of the deserts also, there can be some small ponds. Okay? A small pond with some, say, some 5 to 10 trees growing there. Okay, a small pond with some very few number of trees growing in that region. Okay, and this region is known as oasis. So, what is an oasis? So, oasis is a place or area in a desert where there is a water. Okay, where water is available in a desert is called a oasis. So, even if there are some people who live in desert, they will be living in this area. Which area? The oasis area. Because water is very essential. Okay? And at times, sometimes it rains in the deserts, and during these rains, there will be some small streams happening, right? So now we have irrigation projects are there. Okay, there is a canal which is named as a Indira Gandhi Canal. Okay, there is a canal, a system of canals known as a Indira Gandhi Canal, which is constructed in the Rajasthan region to support irrigation. Support irrigation means, supply water for the crops. Okay, so Indira Gandhi Canal system is a system of canals that is actually established or made in the Rajasthan region so that water can be brought for irrigation purposes. And with these water, now we can cultivate some kinds of crops also. So earlier there used to be only the date palms. Okay, so what are the major trees that were found in the desert region? They are the date palms. Okay, they were the only trees, and in the oasis region we can find some grass also. Okay, they were the common things found in the desert, nothing more than that. But now, with the help of irrigation and all, we are able to grow crops like wheat, maize, jowar, bajra, etc. Wheat is one of the most important food crops as far as the North Indians are concerned, because they eat a lot of wheat as we eat rice, isn't it? Yes. So, wheat is a very important crop for them. Maize and bajra, jowar are also grown extensively in some regions of Rajasthan where irrigational facilities are available. Okay, so only in those regions where there are irrigation facilities, these crops are grown. Okay, the specialty of the people in Rajasthan are, they are nomads. So what do you mean by nomads? They are wandering people. They are wandering people. They usually do animal rearing. Sheep rearing is one of the major activities of these people. So they will have a group of sheep. They will travel from one place to other, oasis to oasis. Okay, and once the water will be available there, but when the food, the grass become less, they will go in search of another oasis. Okay, so the people over there are usually nomads, right? Then they keep on moving from place to place in search of a livelihood. And one of the most important nomad community is Banjaras. So Banjara is a tribal community who is actually a major nomadic community in Rajasthan or in the Thar Desert. Okay, so most of the people in the Thar Desert region are nomads, and Banjaras are very, very important, a tribal community in the Thar Desert. Fine. Okay, deserts are sandy. There are some oases where the people need to go to survive. Banjaras are nomads, they wander. So how do they travel in the hot desert? How do the people travel in hot deserts? How do people travel in hot desert? Is it possible for us to walk long distances in this sandy desert region? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible, but it is very difficult. First of all, water is a problem. When we try to walk long distances under that hot sun, what will happen is that we will become dehydrated. Means the water that we have in our body will get evaporated and we will become tired. Okay, so if you want to travel in the desert, then we need to take the help of an animal. What is that animal? Which animal's help should we take if you have to travel in a desert? It's called a camel.